Hello everyone, you're on the Ian Play channel, and today, we're continuing our video review of the TNT mod. Today we have Divine TNT, or Divine Level TNT. Let's dial. Where are they? Here they are, the first 8. So, global disaster, let's insert it right here. Wow, this is such a beautiful dynamite. Let's see what kind of global disaster it will bring. Wow, that's quite significant in comparison. What we had before is a really serious device. So, the next dynamite is called the Gates of Paradise, or the Gates to Heaven. Let's place the dynamite right here in the center. Light it, and see. What happens? Holy shit. It just dug a huge hole and lifted a chunk of earth up. Let's fly up and see what's up there. He's created an arena up there, really like some kind of passage to heaven. But made of stone and dirt, very unusual. So what will the gates to hell do? We set it on fire, but it's already truly spectacular. What will it do? We set fire to the traces of a man, and what will it do to us? Yeah, he built some kind of hellish-themed hut. Yeah, hellish-themed, some kind of hellish location, he built a hut. Well, basically, it's pretty colorful, it looks pretty colorful. I like it, I like this design, really, so. Poseidon's wave, something tells me it'll be the same as dynamite, only on a bigger scale. Well, let's see if he can do it all here. Wow, look. It started snowing right away. I understand that where there's no winter biome, we'll have rain, and yes, really. Look at the colossal scale of the ocean he built. Just look at it, it's just mind-blowing. So, let's move on. I suggest leaving the mountain for something more interesting. Although we have a second one, but I think we'll level everything here. Let's go down further and see what kind of dynamite we have. It's cubic dynamite. It will probably make a large hole in the shape of a cube. And yes, it really just dug us a huge cube. Let's try to go deeper and blow it up at a depth. Let's see how big it actually explodes. It didn't reach the top, and by a little, wow. Just look at what a huge cube it dug out, that's impressive. So on, let's see. This is O. What a nightmare, it was a mountain destroyer, just look. What it did, it just cut out a huge chunk. Destroyed everything here, just what? It's terrible, but we have room for further testing. Next we have a desert bomb. Let's see what happens. Well, apparently he should have added sand. Let's check again. I must have buried it very deep. And well, he added sand in some places, and not in others. That is extremely strange. Okay, we'll remove our first 8. Let's move on. We have the second 8 contenders on the way. We'll quickly recruit them. And we've got the first one too. The loudly named Dynamite Revolution. Let's check. Oh, what's going on? It's just, well, it's not a revolution, it's some kind of real mess. If you can call it that, so. Dynamite with the name Pompey, come on, I'm really curious. Let's try to make a semblance of a volcano with a huge crater in the middle out. And see if it really will be Pompeii. So we put the dynamite here, light it. And our volcano will start erupting. I want to see how spectacular it is. It looks like a real Pompeii. It's just awful, everything is on fire, everything is in a lava. Well, dynamite is quite justified. So, and we proceed to test the next dynamite, yes. Let's do it on some surface. Where nothing has exploded yet, and look, it's still snowing from Poseidon's wave. It's just crazy, so we go down lower. What do we have, is this? An asteroid. Fucking hell, oh, I'm sorry, just look at this destruction. Just what did it do? It destroyed a huge, simply huge area of land was destroyed. Let's see what it will do to an ordinary, run-of-the-mill mountain. I'm really interested, let's finish off this mountain. But this spectacle is not for the faint of heart, it's just crazy. Here it is, the peak of the mountain. Let's see how much it destroys. There it is flying. Just look at this, crazy. It just blew the mountain apart, more fragments fell. This is insane, simply insane, so we continue with the next dynamite. It looks like bedrock, and yes, it creates a huge layer of bedrock. We are checking the gate to the end. Most likely it will now make an even larger area out of the end. It tore out a big chunk, really made it out of. Yeah, just look, how many enders are here? Let's keep checking, guys, don't judge me too harshly. And for now it's unclear. What it did, it just exploded and scattered fire everywhere. So we are checking the next one. Oh, well, this one in the shape of a tree is on fire. Most likely it will now plant a huge grove of trees here, and yes. Just look at what a huge grove has appeared here in place of the end. Well, my respects. So let's go lower and lower. Here is the TNT X200. Let's check. Oh, look, there's another interesting semicircle. Not even a semicircle, a circle. Like the Death Star. It just burned up. I don't believe it. No, it just exploded. Judging by everything froze, the destruction is colossal. Just look, oh. Amazing, this is even more destruction. Then a meteorite. A huge chunk was torn out. Well, we continue. Dialing the next 8. So we stopped. There. So next we have the Tsar Bomba. Apparently a reference to the Soviet Union. We'll fly higher and test it on our floating island. I think we won't. We'll leave something more interesting for it. Let's shorten the neighboring hill a little. In size. So we fly up. Everything here is in lava, of course. Pompeii exploded colossally. And we send it. Oh, and really, look, it's falling. Just look how. It exploded. Everything is loading. Let's see what it looks like. At least just look at this. So, the screen turned yellow. Most likely the destruction is loading, and yes, indeed. I take back my words, Dynamite X200 doesn't hit as hard. Just look at this destruction, here once was a large mountain consisting of 3 peaks, now there is a huge crater. And it is also strewn with radiation and contaminated particles. Just madness. So what is this toxic dynamite? Let's detonate it right here. Comma. So what is it? Oh, it's making me sick. What a nightmare. Guys, close your eyes. If anyone's feeling seasick, better wait. I'll let you know when it passes. Let me fly away. That's it, you can open your eyes, it's just awful. What a nightmare. So. Dynamite that disables the disaster. Let's check what it does. Oh, how it's giving us nightmares again. Let's fly away from the contaminated area. It seems the snow effect has worn off. It turns out we really did cancel the Poseidon wave disaster. Well, let's fly away to test the next bombs. Next up is the storm visor. Oh, look, it's burning in the shape of a skeleton visor. Or rather a visor. Oh, well. Truly, the storm visor simply created a location out of sand. Touch and also in the center with the boss in the form of a visor. Oh guys, it's its own atmosphere here, its own party. We'll fly off a little and test the next one. Dynamite. So I got poisoned again. Oh, it's jumping dynamite that also poisons everything. Just a nightmare, so many nasty meteorites. Oh, so many nasty dynamites. So the next dynamite. It's called Russian roulette. Interesting. Oh, I think I get it. We have a 1 to 6 chance that it will explode. Let's test our luck. So the third one went. Lucky, but no, look, it exploded. It turns out we survived. Click out of 3, we continue. Put the next dynamite. Now that's a very nice effect. But I hope it doesn't poison us, and it pushes everyone away from itself. And we, oh, crazy. Yes, it's repulsive dynamite. Next up is Midas's dynamite. It'll probably turn everything into gold. It's probably the most useful dynamite for those who love all things gold, and just look at how deeply it's changed the structures. It's just, well, it's I think there's more gold here than in the entire world. In all the safes. Cool, okay, let's continue. So far, this is the coolest. Most harmless dynamite. Okay, let's dial the next one. Okay, the main thing is not to miss a single one. I don't understand why my dynamite turned into gold. Okay, it seems to be the effect of the dynamic. The Midastash, but it transforms everything here. And we even call the effect Midastash, no matter what we touch on. It will be mercilessly turned to gold. Wonderful. Let's fly away, perhaps, and then get away from this golden place. But while we're waiting for the effect, let's find a village. Or something, otherwise something interesting will happen. And the residents won't even know about it. It's a very beautiful location, mountainous, snowy, incredibly picturesque. So we're looking for a settlement. But unfortunately we didn't find one, so we land. Collect the missing dynamite. So what kind of dynamite did we take there? This one, this one. So New Year's fireworks. Let's check. Wow, well that was beautiful. Let's probably launch a real New Year's fireworks display. Oh, what a nightmare. It was just a mistake, how everything was lagging. Oh, everything went, oh well, really, like New Year's. Decorated everything in confetti, so let's fly away. Perhaps, from this decorated place. I think that's enough. So, pulsar, interesting, I already have in advance. Everything was going crazy, oh. What's going on? It's still exploding, guys, oh. My God, the destruction. Just look at the scale of this disaster. It's just a nightmare, everything was destroyed, everything that was nearby within a huge radius. It's as if they really put a pulsar star here. So next we have a light storm. I think it's probably something to do with lightning again. So let's fly closer to the trees to make it more spectacular. Oh, and there's a village nearby. Let's check. It was just something else. It's beautiful, it's spectacular. Very loud, really, but in fact, lightning dynamites are the coolest. So the next dynamite is the one that changes everything around it to some new structure. Let's check. But no, look, it just blows everything away so that it can be collected later. Very useful dynamite is actually somewhere in deep in the mines. To get as many resources as possible without bothering. Oh, I did that in vain, so much stuff. So many different particles are now lying on the ground. But at least we won't have to dig and extract anything, so we'll fly further away. The place that's lagging for us. Yes, of course, that it's near the village. So, next we have a rain of objects. I wonder what kind. Let's do it somewhere around here. And what then? Attacked. It's unclear, okay. The next dynamite. It's just a mod, oh, the dynamite we've already tested. Already looked at, but much larger, even more like. Some entities, just look at the holiday they're having here. Yes, trash. So we'll give everyone here an ice age. Yeah, an ice age only means that we have snow falling. All the lakes and all the rivers are frozen. Here, basically, everything was frozen anyway. Okay, we're testing the next dynamite, oh my god. Just look at how big it is. Let's see the destruction it will cause. We'll fly away, hide. So from the side, we'll watch from the side. It exploded, I want to know. From the divine list. So where were we? Found it. So mimic TNT, what does that mean? Yeah, that's how I understand it. It explodes when some structure underneath it is destroyed. It disguises itself as a structure and explodes. But it takes a really long time to explode. Okay, while we wait for the next TNT. I'll launch it. Well, what can I say? It raised the island and flipped. It over. So, again, the dynamite. That spread the creepers, okay, so I understand. Does it randomly choose the mobs it will send out, or is it just creepers? Well, one last try to get at least someone besides creepers. No, it really only summons creepers. Okay, let's move on. Get the next dynamite. And it also looks broken. Oh, what if we try harder? Well, with our storm. To charge these creepers. Our storm dynamite. We'll see. Well, creepers die faster here. Creepers die faster than they recharge, of course. Okay. So let's move on. The next TNT in the review. We'll probably throw away weapons. So, another weird TNT. Oh wait. It exploded. But nothing happened. So, hungry dynamite. What just happened? It brought me back, saved me from hungry. Dynamite. And it's probably still eating everyone here. Yes, indeed, it's pulling me towards itself. No. I can't fly away from it. It's just some kind of gluttonous dynamite. And incredibly destructive. I didn't expect that. So the next dynamite. Let's check it out. As we can see, the dynamites have gotten much more interesting. And there's just some colossal destruction. Just look at what it did here. What kind of crater is that? Let's try to dig even deeper. I'm curious, but he just cleared everything down to the lower structures. This is some kind of madness. So let's climb into the cave and collect the next 8 contenders. Write in the comments which dynamite you liked the most from today's video. And we continue collecting the next 8. So, dynamite with the very unfounded name of a firestorm. Comma. Oh, what a nightmare. Well, where there is fire, there must be trees, to make it more spectacular. Look how beautiful it is. We set it on fire, oh, and it burns simply gorgeous. Very beautiful. Well, a firestorm, so a firestorm, but in fact, it's just like some kind of portal to hell or something. So the next dynamite. Let's check. And so far, nothing happens. Okay, oh, by the way, no, something did happen. But what happened? Is unclear, okay. Our job is simple. We're returning to our huge crater and turning it into a plantation. Yeah, dynamite isn't worth bothering with. Instead of filling in the crater, it just grew a huge, beautiful plantation over it. So, what does the next dynamite do? Well, judging by the fact that it looks like a drill, it'll probably make a huge crater ahead of us. Or rather, a whole tunnel. Just look how cool it is. Well, it turns out to be a whole testing ground. Let's expand it a little. I think we should have started with this. Well, a multi-tiered one. So, the next hovering dynamite, there was something similar before, but how destructive is it? Destructive. Very, very destructive. Just look. What it did to our tunnel, a little into the light part. So we dial in the next 8. So. We're checking with a pink T-net. Oh, it's multiplying, just look. How awful. It's just got a multiplication spell on it. It looks like we've ended up in some Bellatrix treasury. Just look at how much it bounces and explodes. We should probably fly away a bit further, let it rage there, we'll come back a little later. If there's anything alive left there at all. So, the mineral TNT, as I understand it, changes the structure to a random mineral. Let's check. Not just a random one. But in general, it exists on everything that possibly exists, a paradise for someone who wanted a collection of everything. So, next we have a flower forest. I think this cave would be suitable for decorating it with flower tannas. Let's set it on fire. Well. Of course, I expected a slightly different effect, but I think everything is mainly on the surface. And yes, indeed, just look how many flowers and green grass there are. They've essentially terraformed the biome a bit. But a bit weak for a divine level, I think. So, that's what our ICT is capable of. Let's put it in the same place. Oh, it just started raining snowballs. Even, I would say, hail. And just look, it froze everything, it froze the trees, it froze the surface, didn't it? Maybe, freeze the bees? Okay, ghostly TNT. Well, I think it's the same as the disappearing one. Only more powerful, yes, indeed. It exploded more powerfully, so, our next TNT. Let's check. It didn't just shower the structures, it made everything loose. Just rocks falling from the ceiling. It feels like dynamite from above. Oh, and indeed, it caused a drought. Just look, everything is dried up, everything is on fire. Lava is appearing somewhere, just some kind of a nightmare. That's what they call a continental shift, most likely. It's the same, oh, just look. How far this dynamite with the drought has spread. Or is this drought following us? It's still unknown, quite. It's incredible that this was such a global dynamite. That it completely changed the temperature on the planet. Now everything will melt, everything will burn, such a continental shift. I think there will be a very powerful earthquake, and yes, indeed. Just look how a huge fissure has literally divided our land into two equal islands, or even continents. Oh, everything is shaking madly, just look at this. Indeed, everything down to the very bottom structures was destroyed. Just some huge depression formed. So we fly to the surface. Meanwhile, we have an apocalypse happening here. Everything is being terraformed, everything is burning. Everything is drying up, it's just a nightmare. And we haven't even gotten to the global scale disasters yet. The most powerful TNT, so oh well. We continue. We're gaining momentum. And then we have TNT Doomsday. Comma. So some very interesting dynamite. Yeah, we got an XXL triangle. I'd even say some kind of pyramid. I think it's better to test it in some kind of confined space, where the pyramids will be more clearly visible. We're checking again. And yes, indeed, with the scoops on the mountainous structure, we got a pyramid, right. The next dynamite. What happened? I think we need to fly to the surface. Wow, just look at the radius in which it cut out. The circle, and really from a distance, if you look closely, everything looks like it's a blur. Interesting, curious. Colorful. What will the effect be? My God, the whole world in a rainbow? But basically, with our drought, at least there's some joy. Although the rainbow is also burning. What is that? Lava and glass. My God. It's burning. And this is apparently already a harbinger. Doomsday dynamites. It was simply a huge asteroid or comet. Just look, the fragments from it are also falling and exploding. Brutal, I have no words. For such enormous destruction, just like we have here. Two dynamites, oh, some kind of gift, but knowing gifts made of dynamite. It would be more unpleasant than pleasant, and the gifts are probably dynamite, not. This is definitely dynamite that scattered gifts across the surface. Cool. So, yeah. This is dynamite that randomly launches one of the divine dynamites. Thanks, but unfortunately, we have. The Earth is being terraformed, we have a drought, everything is drying up, everything is burning. Which means our beautiful flower grove will also burn. So let's fly away and find a place for doomsday dynamites. Dot. Well, thanks everyone for watching, like, subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments if you're expecting a continuation of the analysis of the dynamite mod. Good luck to everyone, bye everyone.